Hey guys, you're here for Bungie ruining power again, even with a fix. Bungie announced to fix power level, they are giving +1 over the current rewards to players that are 450 or above. And basically nothing for anyone else. This is a red flag that they meant to stealth nerf power all along, and they don't want to fix it. A small piece of evidence is the 821 twid. They said that they are reducing the power of solo ops to be 1 less than Crucible and all the other activities. But they later reverted this change. But say that they didn't revert that change. You currently get a +1 at A tier in all activities right now when you're 450. That means at 450 power, you would get no powerful rewards from solo ops ever from the completion. But lucky us, now an A tier is a +1, which is more rewarding than an entire fire team ops. This is not only tone deaf, but makes it seem like originally the climb from 450 onwards would be more than 1 power. Just 1. I'll get to primes later. So they are in the future, agree, adding 1 reward to all scores when you're at 450 until 500. This change will make it the same climb from 400 power to 500 power. However, this still seems like less than what they promised us. Looking at the 9-4 twid, the climb to 400 to 500 will be naturally accelerated, they said. +1 is not natural or accelerated in a 450 grind. But here's where we can prove Bungie lied to us originally. Above it, it says 500 to 550 will get a +1 when getting an A rank score. They did not say 450. So if right now you're only getting 1 power for a rank A score at 450, and before they said from 500 get an A rank score for 1 power, that is admitting that under 500 power you are getting more than just 1. They admitted under 500 you should be getting more than just 1, or they would have said getting between 450 and 550, you get that +1 power. So they lied. And to rectify that, they're giving us a +2. A +2. They're giving us 2 power from 400 to 500. I'm still calling this a stealth nerf. Because Bungie said it would be naturally accelerated. You know, acceleration is like when you go from nothing to something, not from nothing to nothing. What is natural about drops being below +3 in a non-pinnacle grind? Like, do whatever you want between 500 and 550. That's a pinnacle grind. It's always been hard and trash. But what is natural about below a +3? And right now, primes aren't even +3, they're +2. What's natural is that primes are more than the current rewards. So they're bumping that by 1 as well, up to 3. Oh yay, 3. Further proving that power system we have now was not an accident, and solo ops originally would have gave a 0 power increase. That is not accelerated or naturally accelerated by definition. Naturally and accelerated means basically give me the same power bump as you did from 300 up to 500. And maybe they could get away with the 450 being +2s after this next change. Like, maybe they didn't communicate that fully, that there's a different power level reward bracket between 400 and 450 than there is between 450 and 500. But there shouldn't be. Just maybe. I'm not alone in this thinking. So I would like Bungie to hit that +1 change that they're making with live updates, but across the entirety of Destiny. Like, all the power levels, including below 300, if you care about your players. Just +1 that whole thing. And that's in addition to all the current plan changes through live updates that you already have going out.
Cheese forever, Guardian.